Hey, what's going on, guys? Mackenzie here. So I keep preparing the scrapers I've written 2 years ago or so, and today we have the Immovirtual, which is the Portuguese real estate properties website. So I have two crawlers for this that I've written back in the day. Those are residential sale and residential rent, just like the Habitaclia for Spanish real estate properties I've been restoring in the previous video. So I didn't yet even try to run this, so I will run this absolutely from scratch, see if it works or not, and if it not, I will try to restore the scripts to obtain the data sets just like those that has been back in the day 2 years ago, or alternatively, if the data has changed, we may have sort of a different data sets. So without further ado, let's actually start. Just opening the residential run here, and I want to open the terminal in the current working directory. And before I run this, I want to drop after the first link. So here, the links are these guys. So I'm not sure whether by districts, regions, or whatever. Probably, I believe this might be at some point. Maybe I'm not sure if the first one kind of works. Well, we'll now see. Then parse pagination. I want to add the break here as well. Then the parse links. Okay, and I want to have the only link here. So it's most likely won't work. I have no idea, but anyway, we'll see. And also let's give the indentation equals to 2 spaces to get a reasonable data set, like multi-line one instead of the single line that is preferred for my client to store for storage. But just want to make sure that the data is still there, if any. All right, so now I say Python 3 residential sale.py. And let's go. Oh, all right, 200 response. Another one. Okay, and it seems like, okay, so error processing in parse list. Okay, so it got to the line 126 right over in here. So it does parse the single listing, which is good, but it's not capable of parsing the city, which is not a big deal. For now, I can just remove this, and we'll later see if the city is kind of there. Okay, still some errors. Now line 137, which is address. So yeah, it seems like it's quite malformed. However, the fact that it still reaches there is quite nice. And yeah, finally we do have some data. So we don't have a title, right? We don't have a price, the floor area. So yeah, literally nothing, basically nothing apart from the image URLs, I believe. So let's have a look if at least the image URLs kind of work. So I will now be looking for alternative ways of extracting the data. Yeah, seems like the images are working nicely. All right, so in this case, since we don't have any reasonable data, this all seems to be kind of malformed, lost along the way. So now here, I just say, yeah, just return here, and I want to store the HTML file. So I can say with open, and let's make a ras.html. I want to write to the file stream as file, and simply saying f.write response.text. And if I run this one more time, it should create a res.html file here in the current working directory. And then I would inspect that one. So here it is. Now I want to inspect this, and just to see what has changed and how likely it looks, basically. So yeah, it seems like the data is still there. So it wants me the cookies. Okay. It seems like the data is all still there, and we received everything. So let's have a look at the page source. One of the scenarios might be yeah, it seems like it's none of those scenarios that I was expecting for, which is interesting, which is really interesting. Text source, really wondering. I was thinking like maybe it's now JavaScript based data. This happens from time to time. But what is even more interesting here is, okay, I'm wondering, all of this data is now being separated like in this sort of way. I just want to go for a bit of a, to be honest, I'm a little bit surprised, to say the least. But here is what I want to try. Yeah, it's a bit too long. So first of all, if there are any style tags, okay, this just would last forever now. Yeah, this just would last forever. I'm sorry, I need to close this as soon as I can. Let's go back to residential cell display. If I just, let's just create a new one, and let's call it test HTML, right? And I open this one, and from here, I just want to grab this data and see visually how it looks till here, for instance. And paste, and I just can't see this visually at the moment. Just want to make sure if this is the actual data. So this seems like some sort of a description. Your trusted real estate company. So this description here. So I'm really wondering. Yeah, we got this, guys. So the price, for instance. So do we have this price? No, we don't. It's a little bit strange, to say the least. I really feel confused, to be honest, because the layout has changed completely. If I could ever, I was wondering about what do we actually have here. I can't even go for it, right? Can I? Some links, content. So I'm not sure which HTML elements are still available there. Content description, content, meta name description, meta properties. It does have this meta stuff, which I probably could have used for my purposes, but in that case, it's not really sure like why these descriptions, where these descriptions are coming from. Well, okay, so let's consider trial and error method in this case. So I now want to open this ras.html as file and fake the response object like this. So make it a selector, res text equals f.read. All right, so I don't want this anymore. Yeah, this should be fairly enough. Now I don't want this, guys. And I want to say, yeah, residential sale parse listing. I'm faking the response object here, and I just want to ask a simple question. Well, I don't want to write anything at the moment. I just want to print. Okay, and let's see if I can do it now. So string object has no URL. Okay, that's happening because we don't have the URL, so let's drop this, guys, for now. string doesn't have this one response. Yeah, I need to say not the res but response here. Okay, and now we do have something, at least something. I'm a little bit confused by the fact that how this image URLs. Oh, actually, yeah, probably this. Yeah, this should be just okay. Okay, so let's have a look. Title. Yes, even though I really feel confused about this, but let's try to have a look. So where is the title? Seeming like this is the title of some sort. So I don't see any JavaScript here. Well, actually there is some, but generally I'm wondering, is it available as HTML elements? Okay, H1, this add page a title. So for instance, if we will look for this H1, and yeah, so literally the class, yeah, not only the class but the property as well. So we just make it like this, and yeah, here I was extracting all the text available for some reason, some not very clear reason. Okay, so now we have the title being extracted here, which is good. Okay, let's go for price then. So inspect this one. Yeah, so probably we can use these guys. So this is the strong tag. Is this gonna work? I'm really wondering. So using the strong tag like this. Yeah, this video seems being like even more interesting than I was thinking about it. It would be. So yeah, I really like. I mean, before I had the situations while all the data was available in sort of a JavaScript variable, and I was just grabbing that entire one. That's it. But here I do change every selector. It seems like okay. Let's go for floor area, if any. So this is the floor area. So let's see. And again, the same, or is it? Area label. Yeah, so this is the div. So floor area. So this might be available or might not be available. I'm wondering why. Yeah, so here it extracts the key features. And yeah, it was extracting from the key features. Yeah, this is a little bit. So I'm wondering, Control F. Yeah, I was using the floor area from the selected, from this one. But I think I still can use it here for a while. So let's say response. Do I have net area, terrain area? Yeah, I think I can use this one. So response CSS and div and area label like this, and I want to extract the text and get, and let's have a look if this is enough. Yeah, it seems like so. We've got our floor area being extracted. Okay, then the key features. I'm wondering are so yeah. So probably not the additional info. So the key features should be these guys. Inspect. Title. Okay, hold on a sec. Yeah, so it's just by a class, unfortunately. But okay, copy. Key features. If I just change, will my logic work after? Not sure. Let's have a look. Nope. Key features didn't. Okay, in this case, so just drop back for a while, and then oh, there is no list items, those are just the divs. Okay, those are just, yes, I should rewrite this. Class yeah, probably I need to write this logic entirely from scratch here. Okay, so let's go for a description for now. So I'll now be writing this as well, but I want to have a look. So building fabric. Building fabric, was any building fabric here? It could not be. Building fabric. Nope. Where? Show me where. Nope. Building. Show me where. No, really. Alright, forget that. In this case, just forget that. Okay, so what else do we have? So image URLs, full description, and the coordinates. Okay, let's go for full description in this case. So the full description is here, inspect. Yes, and this is what I'm gonna be using. So copy full description in here. Excuse me, like this, and this should add the full description. Nope, come on, something wrong. Oh, it shouldn't be a class, excuse me. A new attribute, data CY, whatever it means. So okay, now I got a full description here, which looks quite fascinating. And yeah, alright, so I believe that this full description is exactly what they have. Yeah, that's exactly what they have. And now I get the point, basically. This full description actually implies the entire data that was down below that I was wondering about. Yeah, now this makes perfect sense. So this might be actually taken from here later on, which is good. So I got a full description. What about the coordinates? So here I was extracting the key features, which is still to be considered, and the coordinates. Okay, so there was the script application JSON latitude and longitude. So yeah, let's have a look if those are available. So latitude, nope. Latitude, nope. Longitude, nope. LNG sometimes. Coordinates, whatever. This is unfortunate. So let's see if maybe they are visually seen here. Maybe not. Okay, map. Okay, oops, something went wrong. Okay, if I just try to grab a random property here, and I wanna know if the coordinates are ever on the cards. No, not like this. View page source. Coordinates. Okay, hold on a sec. So here I see something. Here I do see something. Coordinates. Okay, so this might be. Okay, I saw that something. Latitude. It doesn't. Maybe they just in Portuguese they may sound a little different. Locale. Yeah, this should be in this one. This should be in the yeah. If I'm just wondering if I yeah, latitude, longitude. Here they are. Yeah, so it's definitely there, which is good. I just want to make sure if I can grab this. So it's not even sure which. Slow as hell. Slow as hell. Let's go again for this. That's probably this line. I believe this is this line. Style, CSS. Yeah, there should be some JSON data down below there. Okay. In this case, let's try. So I just don't want to print the entire data set for now. And here, let's say I want to print the script. If the script was ever found. Okay, the script is indeed found, which is great. For URL and script. Okay, I was splitting by the large. Okay, so just a matter of selector as well. Let's print. I'm not sure what kind of URL is this ever to be about. That area. Yeah, they've changed something. So let's say print. Let's try to extract the latitude equals to. Where was I? Features, image URLs. What have I done? It shouldn't be here. It should be here actually. Features, coordinates. So if I print the script here, I just don't see where I have parsed that. Oh, excuse me. Script doesn't go here. Okay, so print. Try coordinates. Okay, so it tries the coordinates. What's around there? Except exception as E, and print the exception. So I'm wondering what's getting a list index out of range. And here, response CSS script text if large HTTPS in script. If latitude in script. So just to avoid, list object has no attribute split, so we don't do this for now. If latitude in script, let's not do that. Yeah, let's drop the type here and see this one more time. Okay, this one seems to be okay. And what about this one? Okay, fantastic. So I think that we just found the right script. We just didn't have to specify the LD application JSON, things like that. And see if it still can extract things. I think it can now. So okay, now we got the latitude and the longitude, which is almost the case. Replace just it's a little bit. Oh, I was splitting by, but I should have split by comma. Yeah, now this seems to be, this looks like to be the truth. Okay, now I am pretty satisfied, so let's go to the previous state. Alright, so we got the coordinates, we got the full description, we got the image URLs, and the very last then is the key features. And I'm not really sure what the build, well, what I meant by the built-in fabric. I could have meant some additional space, like, for instance, yeah, this one is translated, I believe, or is it? Like additional info, for instance. Yeah, because that was the term from some of the previous, yeah, probably the additional info. So let's have a look at this one. Central heating, fireplace, oh, come on. This one. Yeah, list, yeah, this one. Copy, and let's try to print this. Extract coordinates, key features. Yes. For instance, here for building fabric. So this is gonna be response user list, like this, and then list text. Not really sure, but yes, built-in fabric. Now we have this. Well, actually, it's better to call it a little bit. It's maybe not exactly. So let's call it additional info instead. Additional info, because what it's, this is what it really is. So we got our additional info, which is fantastic. Okay, and the key features finally. So let's drop back to this one, and yeah, I will write this logic. Rewrite this logic from scratch. So let's start with this div first. Let's start with this div. So I want not printing anything for now, and keys and values. Yeah, this is gonna be all just return here, and let's just call it entry just for now. So response CSS, and looking for a div for this class. What else? Text dot get all. I just want to have a look what is there. So print entries, print entries here. Nothing there. It's a bit unfortunate. So div class, doesn't it have text? Oh, I should go for all the text recursively, apparently. Okay, okay. But still, I can get what is total Well, actually the data is there. Okay, so maybe what I was so within this div I can recursively search for so is this class? Yeah, probably I can search by class. Copy. So if I take this div, CSS, and again div, and class equals to here, and text. Can I make it like yeah, probably not this time. All right, anyway, yeah, okay, so I got the I got this all right, I got this, guys. I just don't want to have I don't want to have those columns. So for entry in this list, if entry is not equal to column, yes, entry, list comprehension technique here. Okay, so here they are: topology, energy, certification conditions. Yeah, so I'm satisfied here. And then what? So this we can call them keys, and I want to print the keys. And now I want to print the values. So similarly to this, so this is just gonna be a slightly bit different class name, like this one. So grab this one, and now I want to print the vals. So I just grab this one, and vals, and I want to replace the class here. So the additional one should be the same. However, this one should be different. Okay, and let's have a look if we do have the values. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and here we had 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. All right, so they match, which is good. So I think that from now on we can just do it like this: key features. And if I did everything properly, this should be enough already to automatically append those key features to the key features. So let's see. Yes, indeed, this works. So we got those key features being appended. And by this time, I think I can claim that the scraper currently sort of works. I'll run a few more tests to make sure everything is working, but the data extraction logic seems to be working nicely at the moment. So what I do at the very end is I will try to run this to get a few. Well, okay, hold on a sec. We still have an issue with an address. This is a little bit unfortunate. So yeah, this is must-have then. This is the must-have then. So address. You must be kidding me. All right. So yeah, the address is not there at the moment, but it should be. So here is the address. I want to inspect this one. area label SVG. Yeah, I think this should work. So we'll now go for an address as well. Yeah, this is very important. Even though we do have the coordinates still. So A. Nope. What have I done? A. Like this. And yeah, now we do have the address, which is fantastic. So yeah, we now do have an address. So what else? We also have, so the city, there was something wrong with the city. Yeah, by the way, where is the city? I'm not even sure. Oh, this is the city. I believe the last one. I just want to have a look at the selector. So was it using, it was probably the same as the address. I don't remember, so I just grabbed this for now to see what was there initially. Nope. Okay, then let's go back. So paste in. I'm not sure whether this one or this one is the city, to be honest. But let's try Immovirtual. Let's try some random. Yeah, let's just try some random one. I just want to make sure. So there would be a city in here. Lisbon. So the last one should be the city. I don't know the Portuguese city. Lisbon. Spa. City. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, actually, we do have those already. So if I just can find some Braga, Porto. Okay. Vila Nova de Gaia, Porto. So, well, I'm not sure, but let's assume this is the very last one. If not, I just can change the indexing later on. So this should be fairly enough. So in this case, I can just grab the address line. So I can grab the address line from here to extract the city. It's not 100% necessarily needed, so well, actually, no, actually this was the case. Yeah, I've seen this. So I think this should be enough. So this should be just fair enough here, like so. Yeah, now the city should be extracted from. Nope. Actually, why it extracts the first? It extracts the first. Is that? Canales. I was never thinking. Maybe the first one. Yeah, probably this should be the region or something. Yeah, probably the first one is okay. Canidalo. Okay, that'll be the first one. This is not like 100%. Doesn't have to be 100% accurate. Just for some sort of reasons. Okay, I no longer need this one. I now want to resume the crawling from scratch. I don't want to print anything. I want to print this, guys. I want to write to the file. I don't need this file. Well, I will delete this a bit later on. I may need this still for some purposes. Okay, so what else? So I want to loop through all the cards to have several listings, and the rest should be the breaks. Alright, so now hold my breath and try to run the scraper again. If I did everything properly, it should now walk through several properties. And while it goes, so I can minimize it already. By the time it goes, to be honest, yeah, okay, here is the residential sale, alright. So there should be a whole lot of those already. Let's quickly check this out. And indeed it is. Okay, so yeah, we just scroll through the rest and it just should be updating, and it does update. Okay, so we got the ID, the URL, city, title, price, key features, all this stuff. Yeah, the data looks awesome, just like it was before. Yes, I'm pretty satisfied with the result here. So yeah, actually the very first scraper where I should write the entire set of selectors to actually extract the data, because the rest were not that much for this. But yeah, anyway, this feels like just fine. Okay, it's quite pretty a lot, because well, I definitely would go for one-liners for every element later on when it comes to batch uploading this data to Amazon S3 cloud storage. But for now, just to show the client that the data has been the data extraction logic has been restored, this is fairly enough. I'll now do the same for the residential rent, but actually I believe this should be fairly the same for that one as well. But yeah, just to avoid this video lasting forever, I'll probably stop in this place in particular. So this is it from my side, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, and take care.